What's going on? Happy Hump Day. Uncle Hotep back at it again. Chicken sandwiches. Still, Popeyes is still running the show. Shine's still eating Popeyes, man. Ate up all the chicken sandwiches. How do you... No, I'm gonna get these takes off when nobody's here. School's back in. School buses everywhere. It's my daughter's first full day at kindergarten. She's excited as all get out. We sleeping. What up, Dutch Slayer? So she's excited. I never seen a kid more excited for school. I guess we did a good thing with that. Hope it carries over. But you know, what's the G7's happening right now? Trump willing and dealing with Japan. French still out there protesting. Hong Kong is some old CIA shit. They out there going to war. This is business as usual for the cabal. I don't know. Oh, he wasn't going that way anyway. Shit. I don't know what else is going on. I'm just riding, I guess. Let's see what this... Okay, that's all about. Black Mountain Hotep, what up? Guess we'll do it this way. What's in them damn chicken sandwiches? I want to know. God damn. How do you buy up all the inventory of the chicken sandwich? Y'all ate... Chickens run around scared all over America. Because of the Shine and Popeyes. Or wherever they get their chicken from. I wonder where Popeye gets their chicken from. I don't know. But football is almost, what's this, week 3 or 4 in preseason? I haven't watched the game yet. The Jay-Z thing, I don't think, I read the fine print. He's not going to be an owner. That was some added on lie. He just took a job. Nobody's talking about Kaepernick anymore. Thank the stars. Shit. VMAs were the other night. Not that I watched the shit, man. And what I think French... I seen Tariq Nasheed said... French Montana got up there and said, immigrants build America. Low-key legend, what up? You know, French doing the immigrants build America thing. I thought it used to be black people build America. I don't know what happened. Something got lost in the translation. Oh, damn. Damn, I low-key can't bring the chat screen back up. I don't know what... I got an iPhone. And The joint work differently. So whoever typed that in the chat, I don't know what the hell. China's promoting Taylor Swift's hate for Trump. Is that what's happening? I don't know. I didn't hear any of that. You know, I seen on poll. I guess she has a video and she's dancing with some black dude. I didn't watch the video. They're saying they lost their queen. It's been a tough week for poll. The Dave Chappelle thing got out, and some of them are mad. They don't know whether to be mad or happy about the Chappelle thing. Like, they're kind of happy he calls out, you know, I don't know, the Rainbow Coalition, or, you know, he made, not call out, just make jokes. Like, that's the thing. Everybody in society has to be able to be joked on. You know, I watched the thing. I guess I'll give my he did confuse them. They don't like half the stuff they was like, yeah. But then he was making jokes about the white people and guns. They're like, oh man. See, that's the point, man. You got to be able to make fun of it. You have to be able to make fun of yourself. If you can't do that, you're a cornball. And I know their point is, well, if you do about black people, it'll be racist. Why? Hey, man. Double standard. The redacted. And I don't know. I think it's still done slightly. I mean, if you're a good comedian, I think you get those jokes off. I've seen it happen. Crack versus, yeah. That was, yeah, I think, you know, I want to give it like an A-. Like, at one point, I was dying laughing for like for a while, man. He was, I thought kind of at the end, and then like, I don't know about the child screwing thing. That was kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I get the joke, but that's a little out there. I want to give it like an A-. I mean, but he was in peak form in the middle of that comedy. He was definitely on point in like that whole run of jokes. Especially, it's like, I guess we looking at it like, that's what he said. We're the same. Like, who cares? Like, white folks looked at the shines on crack and like said, who cares? And I guess today we're looking at the opioid epidemic and like, who cares? You know, we don't care about each other. That's America's problem. That's it. And to be honest, they're not even the opioid epidemic. You know, this is government. You see, this is what 9/11 should have taught white America. I remember Nas on a song. I think I don't know. It was on the Stillmatic tape, right? And he says after 9/11, we should all know we're all niggas now. That's what he was basically saying after the towers fell. So after the towers fell, so if they don't think that the government doesn't have, I mean, we can place blame on China, right? But if you don't think the American government doesn't have their hands in the pockets getting some of that bread and supplying the opioids, then, I mean, shit, we're in Afghanistan for what? So we have a hand in it. And just like they shoved crack into black communities, they shoved Yeah, what goes around comes around. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Black Mountain Hotep for the Nas knowledge. But yeah, they thought they wouldn't, like, just like they shove crack in the black communities, they didn't think they would shove opioids in the white communities. Shit, like the Baltimore, like the Baltimore mayor on The Wire. Shit. It's sad though. It's sad, man. Hey, man, you just gotta stay on your D. That's what it is, and don't fall for the traps. And the thing is, they're not even they're like, okay, they don't want to send them to jail. They want to build rehabs. The money is in rehabs now. They're just going to build a whole bunch of rehabs instead of the prison industrial complex. We're going to have the rehab industrial complex. Bet. Damn, I was about to say something. Oh, Dave. Yeah, Dave Benhotep. Listen, he has the Dave. Oh shit. The Dave Chappelle Block Party. That he was kicking some Hotep knowledge. It's on a DVD. But yeah, he was talking about on a DVD. He was explaining why rap music was how it was on the radio, and he was saying you'll never get black dead prez and stuff like that on the radio because they don't want the kids to be like that. They rather have them, shucking and jiving and all that jazz. AA? You mean AA, the group AA? AA's legit. The rehabs aren't, sometimes the rehabs can just be like a circle of people getting clean, go back out, get high, go back in, when they're tired of getting high again. That's what happens a lot in rehabs. But I've seen a lot of people get sober in AA meetings. A lot of people. But I think my hot take about Chappelle is they overdid the PC culture bit, right? And I think they want to dial it back a bit. So, you remember before, nobody can make a joke about transgender. Nobody can make a joke. Yeah, they don't want that. What was I saying? Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I'm weirded out. Oh yeah, my take on Dave Chappelle on the Netflix, the Redacted, right? My bad. Thanks. My take is that the redacted have seen how the culture in America has shaped with this PC stuff, right? So they want to dial it back a bit because I don't think the trans thing isn't going over like they want, or it just went a little bit too far. So they called Dave up. Hey, do some jokes, man. And do some jokes about a particular, those particular subjects. Because you remember before, this is the point I was at. Remember before, you could never make a joke about that. And the last, who's made a joke about that wasn't that in the last, I don't know, 5-10 years? Who? It's been off limits. You couldn't make a joke about a gay person if you were straight. You couldn't make a joke about a transgender person if you were straight. You just couldn't make those jokes. Here comes Dave Chappelle. He lighting them up. I'm like, God damn. Oh my God. You know, I was watching it. I'm like, what the? It was like a shock. I swear to God. I was like, oh shit. He was opening with both barrels. When he had the bit about I was born in the wrong body, he said how laughable. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is wilding. I was like, they're gonna go ham. Of course they did. You know, they came out. Oh, this is transphobic. Vice came out. This is transphobic. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, here they go. But you see, the outrage isn't there. It just isn't. You know why? Because everybody loves Dave Chappelle. Yo, listen, when it was the Chappelle show, I remember this clearly as day. This was when the Chappelle show was at its peak, right? Had this white guy in the office. He would just come in and do Chappelle jokes on. He would just re-say the jokes, and the whole office be cracking the fuck up, man. I swear to fucking God. Like, he's one of the guys that transcends, like, you know, race in America. Like, everybody loves him. Like O.J. Simpson was. Everybody loved O.J. back in the day. You know, he's bigger than life. And there's people that are bigger than life that everybody actually likes. And that's Dave. Like, I don't know where to rank him. I hate how everybody has to rank comedians, but I don't know. He's the funniest person. He's pretty funny to me. Like, I never been disappointed with his jokes. But he's got to be top. I don't know. He passed Richard Pryor. Past Eddie. He's up there. And that Chappelle show, like, everybody watched that thing. Yeah, they didn't want. Because he's exposing how crazy, how far left everybody's gone. He's really exposing that. And people are looking at themselves like, are we really that crazy? You know, he shot Kevin Hart some bail. About, because, you know, he really didn't feel. Because, and the perfect, that was the best way to put it. Like Kevin Hart was just making a joke. Like he's not gonna go buy a dollhouse to bust it over his head. Yo, it's crazy. I haven't seen. I mean, there's been, Vice wrote their article. Who else wrote something? They got some black woman to write something. I'm just saying. I guess. They could get a black man to write. They could probably find one, but it wouldn't be authentic. Just like this woman isn't authentic. I don't know, man. And I hate the term. They had this term punching down. Like, what? How you? It's like it's it's like they want people to feel sorry for them and treat them as equal at the same time. You can't have it both ways. Like, if you have a problem, you have a problem, right? If you don't, you don't. And like a joking, and that's the thing. I don't know where they get this. They swear slurs and word calling is oppression. I'm like, no, that's not oppression. like I made that tweet about the N-word is cisgender is the new N-word. They went, oh, y'all just want to be oppressed like everybody used to fake oppression. I'm like, no, I'm just saying you're calling people words. I'm not saying you're oppressing. You can't oppress me. You're just saying a word. It's not oppressing me. But they think getting called a word is oppression. I'm like, y'all crazy. It's not that deep. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Just like Dave said. Just like Dave said. Damn, this is a long ass light. Yeah, that was pretty fly. I'll give it to him. I wonder if Dave. I wonder if he's honorary Asian. I wonder if he'll start selling clothing, or was he just had that done up for Netflix? He's got a pretty sweet deal, man. Like, that's the only reason. That's another reason I might keep Netflix. I don't know. I might get Netflix out of here when Disney comes out. I really don't feel like it. I'd get rid of all of that shit. But I don't know. I don't watch too much TV. I watch The Boys. And I'm still trying to watch Dragon Ball Z. I'm still like, I think I'm on season 3 of Dragon Ball Z or something. Yeah, but I don't watch too much TV. But, if it was just me, I'd probably download that thing to watch the Dave specials. I mean, just download them individually. I don't think Tulsi isn't today the last day for the debate? I don't think Tulsi's going to make the cut. Even though she's Pete Buttigieg with a better foreign policy. But I don't think she's making the cut. Yang Gang's still in there. Yang Gang and them trying to get rid of Social Security by giving you $1,000 a month. They'll call it even swap. Jesus Christ. It's always a scam, man. Always a scam. Hey, Thursday, 8. Maj Toure is going to be on Hotep's Been Told Ya. That's right, Maj Toure, who's running for City Council of Philadelphia. We'll have him on the show. Marion's the most dangerous. Are you saying we don't need a Department of Peace? We don't need a Department of Peace. Is that what you're saying? That is 1984-ish. The Department of Peace. Next up, the Department of War. My gosh. I don't know. I think Warren might get it. It's hard. I think Biden is sliding too much. He'll be finished in a couple months. Bernie, it'll be team Bernie and Warren. Am I riding? Yeah, man. Tulsi Trump. Yeah, she survived. I think they wanted to see who could come out. They thought they could get the black vote with Kamala. That fell through. But they just picking somebody to lose to Trump anyway. That's what they want. They want a loss. They don't want to win. I think I might get a smoothie from Wawa. I'm down to 232 pounds, man. I got some peppers and onions. I think squash. And some chicken for lunch. Yeah, they win because they'd rather have another 4 years and blame Trump. You have to remember it's a one-party system. You know, they'll take turns. You know, on the fringes, you might have people on the extreme, But the middle's, it's one party. So they would rather let this happen. They can take the blame, take pot shots on Trump. I don't know. Marion versus Trump? Come on. Did she make the next debates? I don't know. What's it going to look like? I don't know. I seem to think the outrage is getting smaller. I think they'll get Trump fatigue. Oh, okay. Maybe. Maybe it gives the SJWs a chance to regroup. But I'm telling you, this Dave Chappelle thing, woo-wee, it hurt. This is a body blow. I swear to God. Yeah, Trump doesn't get fatigue. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. Hotep's been told you Maj Toure interview we should have. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks everybody hanging in on my ride to work. Appreciate it. Peace.